Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Uh, we are at the Crossover Center in Austin, Texas, and we have Team Sciphyn 14U, and we are playing the Austin Knights. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Sciphyn Sports Network. And it is 1-0 for the Knights, and we got just over 10 minutes to play in the second period. We got a lot of newcomers. This is a newly formed team. Some of these guys play out of the Aerodrome in Houston, as well as some come from Aero, some come from all over. So I don't have a list of the Austin Knights team, but I have an updated list of the Team Sciphyn. So, and if you're just joining us, we got Sciphyn almost all on a breakaway, all on his own. 68, big hit coming in the corner. We're getting good pressure here from Team Sciphyn. We got Bladen, Erisman on the ice. Some good pressure down below, throwing the body around, throwing some of those big hits. This is 14U hockey, but we got some big boys out there, 6'3", 6'4", so when they start throwing their weight around, it's at high speeds. It's great hockey to watch. Oh, that puts the Austin Knights up 2-0 with just under 9 minutes left to play in the first period. We pretty good roster here. We got a few brothers playing, the Chow brothers, Erisman brothers. So we, back-to-back unanswered goals by Austin Knights, and that goes the Austin Knights up to 3-0. Here we go, the 14U Sciphyn, sorry. We just called the 8U game. So Team Sciphyn, and you're on the Sciphyn Sports Network. Oh, here we go, Sciphyn coming down. There's two of them trying a little move at the net. We got number 77 trying to catch the net. Number 24 is Bracken. Whoa, big collision. Bracken takes out another Austin Knights player. Hasn't seen a ton of shots. Shots are 7-2 for the Knights, so Sciphyn's got to get some pucks to the net and test Canada here. So we got some pressure by the Austin Knights in the Sciphyn zone. And I'm not sure who's in net for the Sciphyn. I'm going to have to get down to that side of the ice. We got Bladen here trying to move the puck up the ice. He gets stripped by number 14. He gets hit on the blue line, taken down. A great defensive play there by the Sciphyn. Play is whistled down. It's icing. I didn't realize these 14U kids are pretty tall. We got most of these guys are over 6 feet tall. I actually I got a fellow commentator that come to join here. Yeah, we got Miss Crosby Lease from Sciphyn 8U and Asa Gamsher from Sciphyn 8U. You guys go play on right after this.
Yeah. Team Sciphyn is gonna win the tournament and the Stanley Cup.
Okay, which team Sciphyn?
Yeah, is it both of them?
Both of them.
Okay, that's a good answer. So 8U and 14U. We'll take that.
You think, Crosby, what are you thinking about this Sciphyn versus Oilers game?
He just got sad.
So what's been happening here, James? I'm a little late to the party.
Yeah, we're both a little late. Crosby, just hang on.
One of them got checked really, really hard and now hurt on our
That
team.
needs to go.
Okay. Thanks, Crosby.
It's a penalty.
So,
Crosby.
What?
Coach Chris's.
so
Coach Chris's, go put it back.
the Sciphyn are going to be going on a power play here, or was that or the Sciphyn got a penalty? Yeah.
Oh yeah, looks
So
like
they're going on
Sciphyn's
the-
down 1 right now. They minute and 30 seconds left in the penalty to them.
So
Not quite sure what happened.
I just seen the Sciphyn player go down. We got Knox Laganchuk from the AU Sciphyn. What do you want to say?
That the Sciphyn is moving, but they can make a comeback.
That's right. And we got about 5:50 left to play. And I got late to the party as well, Mike, and we seen 2 quick unanswered goals right away from the Austin Knights.
So when I walked in, it was 1-0, Knights ahead. And then quick 2 went in there. But what I've seen is some really good hockey. I mean, I saw some great moves by some of the Sciphyn kids. They just really couldn't capitalize on them.
Some of these kids, though, they're 6'5", 6'4". And, you know, we're not very tall guys, so it's.
What are you talking about? I'm a solid 5'8". I don't say that I'm short. Maybe I'm a little bit vertically challenged. A little hit over there.
That was. Here we go. We're getting some physical play here.
And this is a first experience of full check hockey for some of these kids.
Yeah, number 24, Bracken.
Oh, we see a shot right there by number 86 on this green squad.
Yeah, and you get some of these big boys throwing their bodies around.
These kids haven't been able to hit for their entire hockey career so far, and they're just letting it all out right now.
Yeah.
Got a lot of aggression to get out.
So I know we spoke about this before on other broadcasts, but when I grew up playing hockey, we started when we were really young, 10 years old. So obviously nowadays it's a lot later. So a lot of these guys have just been doing the angling in the body, but you get into a real life situation like this, and you got a 6'5" hockey player barreling down at a high speed. It's got to be intimidating.
Yeah, there was some concern expressed to me before the game about what to expect. Kids were nervous. It's a different game, for sure.
Well, definitely, if you got to keep your head up and be aware of your surroundings, because if not, you're going to get ran over.
We've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left right now. This is the second period. So we got another period to play here. What's the time that they've been doing on the periods? Is it 15 minutes? 13 minutes?
I'm not even sure, Mike. I got here late to the party, so.
Wow, we're really in the dark on this one. Huh?
I'm figuring everything out as we go.
Yeah, we're doing worse than usual.
Yeah.
Hey, what are your thoughts on tonight's game? Oilers versus Stars.
Well, you obviously.
I can see the shirt. Yeah. It's definitely not a green and black shirt.
But you know, a lot of his friends still play for Dallas. But you know, he played 8 or 9 seasons with the Edmonton Oilers, and you know, you can't just walk away from that either. So.
Caught between two worlds. It's a tough place to be.
Yeah, definitely. So he knew I was gonna put him on the spot though, because he knew I was wearing my Oilers jersey today.
Yeah, I would have put you on on the spot for a little bit. So, what was it? A week ago, 2 weeks ago, you took the kids and went on a little journey to Vegas, and you and the kids had a great experience, a great little run-in with some of the players.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
The boys got to meet Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. There's a big hit there. Number 68. But yeah, the kids got to meet all the Edmonton Oilers before the game. Wow. There's another big hit.
Yeah.
There's some...
and that's no short kid. With skates on, he's well over 6 foot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then we went and watched the Oilers and Knights game, and Oilers ended up winning that game in overtime. But yeah, what an experience for the kids, and it's a trip to remember for them. They got their hats signed, so now they gotta
great.
Try to keep those safe, and I'm sure they'll remember it forever. Talks to the Ganchuk, you got something to say?
No.
A man of many words.
What do you have to say for yourself, Holden Sessa?
I think Sciphyn may catch up.
Okay. Well, they're only down by 3, and there's plenty of time left to play. There's just under 2 minutes left in the second period. Then we've got a third period after this, so
yeah,
definitely time to come from behind and pull this one out.
And they got to get some shots on number 33 here. He hasn't really been tested since I've been here. So they've been doing a great job of breaking out and moving the puck up the ice, and they just got to start capitalizing, getting some on. And we got Bracken here coming in.
That's one! Yeah! Oh, it takes out his own brother.
We got Bracken, Ersman, and Lease. And his brother was on the ice and congratulated him.
Shoot! Come on, Brack, shoot!
Game. There's lots of hockey left to play. That's a big goal by him.
Very critical timing.
You know, and you see a couple big body checks leading up to that goal and making room for the ice, and you know, it opens it up so you can come on in. But you know, 33 hasn't seen a lot of action, and you know, it's he might have gone stale there, not waiting for some shots.
You know, it's hard to go into the end of a period being down by 3, particularly when you've got none on the board to show for it. So being able to round out this period and know that you've just scored, it's got to get some momentum for them to come out for this next period.
And you know whose corner we're sitting in, you can hear by the cheers and the cowbells. So.
For sure. You know, these kids definitely putting in the work, but you know who's really putting in the work? Coach Joe. How many teams is he coaching this weekend?
Well, I think 3, to be honest. So he looked pretty tired, but you know, I took a late flight last night, and he was waiting up to greet me at the lobby, and he had a drink in hand for me. Oh, we got here.
Oh!
That was a great shot. We got a little bit of a scuffle over in the corner, and we got Bladen and Bracken in the mix. Not sure what was going on there.
I was a little bit worried about that due to the contact, that Sciphyn actually had gotten knocked off sides on the play. Let it continue. Let's see. We're going to see if there's any penalties on the board. There's only 22 seconds left in this period. If there is, it'll carry over.
And we'll see. I'm sure some people don't like our dad jokes, but
We've got great jokes.
and I think this adds a whole new round of viewership to our fans and followers, Mike.
It does. Oh, so speaking of, don't forget to click the like button or subscribe if you want notifications on upcoming Sciphyn games.
You know,
And if you like what you're hearing, leave a comment. Let us know.
you know, and I heard today, I think we're over 300 plus followers. So, you know, share with your network
right.
and let's get that going up and up.
Oh, all right. Quick, and then you got to go get changed.
So we got a quick timeout. So the periods are actually 13-minute periods. So 3 13-minute stop time. We got 1:07 left. Sciphyn's going to be on the penalty kill here. We got Ace from 8U Sciphyn. Ace, what are you seeing out there? What do you think of the hitting? You're not into that yet, but it's going to be coming soon.
It's very rough, a lot of checking. People must be very sore after the game.
Holden, you played 2 games today. You got a third coming up. Are you tired?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. Did you get an afternoon pregame nap in?
I was not napping.
You ready to go?
Yes,
You playing Space City again?
I'm playing Sciphyn.
Oh, I think you're playing Space City.
I just played Space City. It's
So,
1-3.
back to
1-3.
action here. Sciphyn's going to start the period. Down one guy on the penalty kill.
It's wild to come off of watching 8U hockey and then see a shot coming off of these big kids. The speed and force of the shot is so much, and the decisiveness of the shots. It's not just a little trickler that somehow makes its way over to the net.
Oh, it looks like Sciphyn's going to get another one here. They're going to go down short 2 men here. That was
Well, that's not what they needed at the start of this.
No. So they're going to have it's going to be a 5-on-3 here for the next
58 seconds.
and then they'll go back down. But not a good way to start this third period, just when they get the momentum back in their end. They need
For
to
sure.
kill these off.
And they're able to clear it right off the bat. So I guess this is Dallas that they're playing here?
No, this is the Austin Knights.
Austin Knights, okay.
Hometown team.
And a shot. That one's
Oh.
blocked.
He's going to feel
Another
that
shot.
one.
Right, goes wide.
He felt that one in the leg.
Oh, I think that one was out.
Yeah, he called it offside.
All right, so that was a helpful little break for Sciphyn. Defense tried to play it and just ended up rolling over his stick and just made it outside that blue line.
30 seconds left in the 2-man advantage here. Look at this number 97. Like, he's got to be 6'5", 6'6", Mike.
I would say so, easily. Yeah.
You know, even though he's got skates on, he's quite a bit above us. So
And Sciphyn able to clear it again, so they've got 19 seconds left on this penalty. And it might take a good half of that for Austin to regroup. And they're skating down the ice. And they're just getting to the blue line now. 6 seconds left. And we're back to a 5-on-4. And that's it. One penalty down. 30 seconds left in penalty 2, and then we'll be back to even strength hockey.
oh,
Ooh, let's that one rip. That one's up high.
in that sort of play there, you got to take the body, not the puck. 22 seconds left. They killed that 5-on-3, and they held Austin at bay. Still 3-1. They got 22 seconds left, and then we can get back to work and try to put up a couple more goals and tie this up.
So how have you been doing on the solo broadcasts?
It's interesting. you know, obviously I had one of the 14U. I had Bracken join me for a little bit today, and but yeah, talking to yourself for an hour basically, and trying to fill that time in. So I did get an interview. Obviously, I did an interview today, and I think I'm gonna have to mix up my afternoon game here, where I get a couple more special guests maybe in the mix or something.
Oh, excellent.
How about you?
I was joined for the second game against Space City by Kevin, who is Hunter's dad.
Oh, that's it.
Worked together through the game. The first one was a little bit rough, especially at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I think he was still at the bar in the lobby when I left. So
He was when I got there too. Yes.
So he might have been a little sleepy this morning too. We got the brothers out here, Blade and Bracken. Just under 11 minutes left to play here. We'll see what they can do.
We got a lot of height out there for Sciphyn between Bladen and number 97.
Yeah. And Bracken, he's not a short guy either. So
Puck bounces around the neutral zone for a while right now. Sciphyn sends it into the zone. They chase after it. Austin's going to be the first one on the puck. They're behind the net with it. Sciphyn forces a turnover. Sciphyn centers. Oh, Austin able to get there. Sciphyn's going to chase this one down. They play it. Oh. That pass off target goes right to Austin. Puck goes into the corner.
Left
Left over.
They're going to break out. He's got time.
10 minutes left to play now. Whoa, a hit on center ice. That's going to be a penalty.
That's going to be a big late hit, so that's going to be called that interference. So, you know, the Sciphyn, they got to capitalize here. They're going on the power play. Good to get back in and get this game.
Players are taking a knee. Hopefully there's not an injury on that one. That's a hit.
Looks like everybody's up. So just under 10 minutes to play here. We're going on the power play and try to get one of these goals back.
As a face-off, Austin wins it. They clear it down the ice. Sciphyn chases after it.
It's a power play.
Number 8 plays it. Skates it behind the net. He puts it forward.
Wait, go back in.
Turned over to Austin. Tried to put it between the legs of Sciphyn. Got a penalty. Tripping call.
Bracken goes in. I think he's got cross-check on that one. So that goes the end of the power play here. They're going to go back to even strength, but they're going to be down. Austin will get a penalty or a power play for approximately 21 seconds. So,
certainly not how Sciphyn wanted that one to go. I wish they bet they could have that one back.
well, if we look at the shots right now, obviously there's not a ton of shots. Are we on? Sorry, we had some technical difficulties there. We're back live.
I feel like this is like when your phone call drops and you're just talking and then you call the person back and you're like, I don't know what the last thing you heard was, but...
And we're not even sure because they can't tell
yeah,
us.
you've gone through a whole 5-minute story.
Yeah, we were talking away and then we were told we were offline. So for what you missed, Sciphyn were on the power play. They ended up getting another penalty to go even 4-on-4. Now they're down a man until right now, back to even strength. So 8 minutes left, and we got to get some pucks to the net here. He's got time.
Some heads-up hockey right there.
We almost got a front row.
Might have another call right here. Something on number 5?
I didn't. Who's he called? Knight? Or is it?
I'm not sure.
Sciphyn?
Whistle was blown during play. So it looks like Sciphyn took another penalty here. And they're definitely not happy about it.
We're gonna go down. Another
We see kids
man.
shaking their heads.
Okay, we got Jay Gardner from AU Sciphyn. He looks like he wanted to talk, and now he doesn't. Looks like his dad's got 2 different colored socks on. So at least they somewhat match.
Okay, everyone's got dressed, ready?
So we're down a man for a minute 20.
This game ends and your game starts.
So Sciphyn doing a good job of killing this penalty, playing a lot of time, killing a lot of seconds here in their offensive zone. Now Austin on the attack, and we got an offsides call. So again, eating away at that penalty time. 55 seconds left. But
There's been a lot of penalties in this third period.
there has been.
Mostly one-sided here.
Sciphyn's gonna have to turn on the heat once his penalty is done.
7 minutes left to play, down 2 goals. Like it's easily obtainable to make the comeback here.
You have any great stories from hockey history about this deficit?
I mean, you get one more goal and you're right back in it, and they call it the most dangerous lead in hockey for a reason. So, and obviously they had an opportunity here to get back on the board, and they, obviously with the penalties here, it's tough to get a couple back. So.
Definitely a momentum killer having to take that penalty.
They're doing a great job holding Austin at bay right now. But they still haven't really tested Canada. They've only got 4 shots on goal. And obviously with the 1 goal, he hasn't seen a lot of rubber today. So I'm not sure how sharp you stay in a game if you're not facing any action, right? So they need to test them now.
For sure.
So that's the end of the penalty. We're back to even strength here, and we'll see what the boys can get going here.
Austin was passing the puck around while their players exited the zone. Sciphyn now on it, rolling puck. Bounces it off the boards over to Austin. Shot on net was cut off by number 97.
A little bit of a collision there. A lot of neutral zone play happening. Austin's just trying to shut these guys down. They're sitting back. They're not really going on the offense. They're just trying to maintain this 2-goal lead, which that's why it's so dangerous. And you can see Austin here. They're clogging up the middle.
Yeah.
They're playing they're sitting back. They're playing a 1-1-1-3, and they're only sending 1 guy in on the forecheck. So
5 minutes left in play here. We're gonna have a face-off in the Sciphyn defensive zone.
we got Blade and Bracken brothers out here. They're gonna try to get what's going on.
We need one more Sciphyn player on the ice. We're still waiting for that player to skate on out. Here he comes. Little confusion right there.
I think the one D-man was a little late. Nice big save there.
I noticed that he's playing with glasses on. I struggle with that. I feel like I come off the ice and I sit on the bench and they start fogging up. once I get back out there, it takes maybe 10, 15 seconds of skating around for them to clear up.
So do you wear contacts then?
Oh my goodness. I just
Or do you
started.
just squint?
I'm 2 months into wearing contacts, and it takes me a half hour to get them
Oh,
in.
here we go. We got an opportunity here for Sciphyn. He's coming in all alone. He's going to throw it on net. We got to get those pucks to the net. You know, at this point, everything has got to go to the net, and you just got to crash or bang. They might not be the prettiest goals, but it's
Throw enough of them there, something's going to work its way in. Oh, that one almost snuck its way in. They got lucky on that one.
And that was tipped by the Sciphyn player.
Yeah. That goalie was a little bit late getting that pad over to the post. Ooh, push from behind. Puck held in by Austin. Goes into the corner. Austin holds it in still. They send it, they dump it back in. Sciphyn backhands it, they finally get it out.
Oh, and he's
They've
going
got
to
4
send it.
minutes.
He picks it up. There's 2 of them.
There's some started good opportunities, but they're just not able to complete it.
Oh.
That puck floats around the neutral zone before it's tipped around by Sciphyn.
That's going to
Looks
be
like it's going to be icing.
No, they waved it off.
Austin plays it. They skated forward. They're in the middle of a shift change. Pass completed. Sciphyn comes up with it.
Just over 3 minutes left to play and down 3-1. Sciphyn's gotta get something going here and get that's gonna be offside. We had Bracken just coming out of the zone and just a little bit offside. So still time, Mike. I've seen games won by that way. So.
Yeah, Riley.
Riley, I see you got the new Oilers Player of the Game chain.
It's not player of the game, it's sportsmanship award.
Oh, and did your brother win that?
Yeah, he did.
Are you? Have you been hanging out in the pool in Austin here?
No.
Great save by Sciphyn's goalie. We got 2.5 minutes left to play. Down by 2. There's still lots of time for them to come back here. We need to get one and pull the goalie and get back on it. So.
Puck drop, and Sciphyn tries to take it, but it just goes between their legs.
We got just over 2 minutes left, and we're down in Austin's zone. Austin's come back. Sciphyn's going to clear the zone. They're going to come back in. They got 3 of them. Oh, almost a big hit there by Sciphyn. They're going to get it deep into Austin's zone. They're trying to get anything they can get going right now. 2 minutes left to play. Down by 2. Oh, we got it all alone in front. Oh, and he couldn't get that shot off. And he takes a big hit into the boards. And good defensive play there. They're going to call it offside, I think.
Looks like in that play, Sciphyn was battling to keep it in the offensive zone.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of getting the pressure on, but we're running out of time.
Yep.
We need, Sciphyn needs to get a couple more goals here and then tie this game up. And then, do you think they go to a shootout or do they do overtime?
Normally in most games, it's a shootout.
Have you seen a few shootouts before?
Yeah, in the last Dallas tournament.
They're pretty exciting, aren't they?
Yep.
We got some good pressure down. Looks like Austin's going to come back. I'm not sure at what point here Coach Joe is going to decide to pull the goaltender, but if he's going to do it, he's going to have to go right now. So he's pulling him now, just as I expected. Now we're going to get an extra player on the ice for Sciphyn, depending on where. And they got a penalty. We're going down. It's a power play now. So we have a minute 13 goalie pull. It's going to be a 6-on-4. The Austin Knights took a tripping call on that last play. So pretty good. We're going to see you go down. Okay.
Looks like they're putting the goaltender back in the goal. And Sciphyn brings it into the offensive zone and is trying to get a path for a good shot, but it looks like it's not possible right now. And Austin's bringing it into their zone, about to shoot, and too high, bounces off the glass. Austin and Sciphyn battling to get the puck there. And a shot by Sciphyn, but it goes too high of the net. Sciphyn pushes it into the offensive zone, but Austin intercepts the pass and pushes it back. Austin tried to get a shot there, but Sciphyn pushed it out of the way before it was possible. Cross ice pass by Austin, but that just wraps up the game. Weren't able to. Let's go, Sciphyn!
Let's go, Brett!
Racking might be, but he'd be worse. Jimmy's getting there though. I feel like Jimmy might in another year to be fast. This last game I saw Gabriel play, I was so proud of him. I was like, oh my god, he's so fucking good. This game, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh shit, I gotta go.